Welcome to the beginning of your journey. Let's imagine something simple. You are standing by your window in the quiet town of Lake Hill. The sun is rising. The sky is soft and golden. The day is fresh. Everything feels calm. This is not just another morning. This is a new start. This is your chance to take control not of the world, but of your mind. In this town, there is a young woman named Emma. She is 21 years old and comes from Brazil. Emma loves languages, but she always thought English was too hard. Every time she spoke and made a mistake, she felt embarrassed. She would say, "I'll never speak English well." One day, she heard something that touched her deeply. It was a simple message: your words shape your world. Emma thought about it for days. Then, slowly she began to change. Emma also had a habit. Every night, she watched drama shows late into the night. She always said, "Just one more episode." But the next morning she felt tired. She couldn't focus. She became upset with herself. So Emma made a new plan. She would sleep early and study for 1 hour before bed. She promised herself she would try it for just 1 week. After 7 days, she felt better. She had more energy. Her mind was clear. Her English improved. She felt proud. That was her first step toward real peace. Every time you say no to what feels good right now but harms you later, you are saying yes to your future. You are choosing long-term peace. Let's meet another student. His name is Alex. He lives in India. Alex is shy and quiet. One day at school, a classmate laughed at his English accent. Alex felt hurt and angry. He wanted to yell, but instead he remembered to pause. He took one deep breath. Then he said, "You can laugh, but I'm still learning." That moment changed things. His teacher smiled. His classmates looked at him with respect. Alex didn't fight. He responded with strength and calm. Pausing is powerful. It gives you space to think. It helps you choose a better action. Next time you feel angry or scared, stop. Breathe in slowly. Hold it. Then breathe out. Let your mind slow down before you speak. Now, let's talk about your 5 senses: what you see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. These are the doors to your mind. Everything you take in from the world enters your thoughts. If you fill your day with noise, gossip, or scary news, your mind becomes heavy. But if you choose peaceful music, kind people, and good food, your mind feels light. David, a student from Canada, used to feel angry all the time. He didn't know why. Then he noticed something. He always listened to angry music. He followed people who complained. So he changed his habits. He played soft music. He watched videos that made him feel motivated. He cleaned his room and added warm lights. His emotions became more balanced. He started to enjoy learning English again. You can do this too. Take a look at your phone. What kind of content do you see each day? Ask yourself, does this help my mind stay calm? Make small changes. They make a big difference. Now let's return to the power of memory. Your brain holds many pictures. Some are sad, others are full of joy. But you don't need to look at the sad ones every day. You can choose to focus on good memories. Mia from South Korea always remembered her worst moment. She failed a speaking test once and cried. She told herself, "I'm not good enough." But her teacher reminded her of something important. You stood up. You tried. That's brave. Mia decided to start something new. She began writing a notebook called Brave Moments. Each week, she added one moment where she felt proud, no matter how small. You can do the same. Even a small moment of courage matters. Write it down. Keep it with you. Let those memories guide you. And now, we come back to Emma. When she made mistakes, she used to say, "I'm stupid." That voice in her mind made her feel small. But after learning to be kind to herself, she changed her words. Now she says, "I'm learning. I'm getting better." Her voice is softer. Her heart feels stronger. The way you speak to yourself matters. Your words are seeds. They grow into beliefs. So be gentle, be kind. In the morning, look at yourself in the mirror. Say 3 good things. Say, I'm trying. Say, I'm learning. Say, I believe in myself. Because your voice becomes your story, and your story is just beginning. Now it is the afternoon in Lake Hill City. The streets are full of life. People are walking quickly, some are laughing, others are shouting. Cars move fast. The world outside feels loud. But inside a small library, there is silence. A boy named Noah is sitting quietly. His phone is off. His eyes are focused on a notebook. His mind is calm. Why is he so different? Because Noah has started a new habit. He is learning how to understand his emotions. Noah used to get angry when someone interrupted him. He didn't yell, but inside he felt a storm. One day, his teacher asked him a question that stayed with him. What is your anger trying to say? At first, Noah didn't know. But after some thought, he said, I feel invisible. I feel like people don't hear me. That answer surprised him. He realized something important. Emotions are not bad. They are messages. When you feel angry, sad, or scared, your mind is trying to tell you something. Instead of pushing the feeling away, Noah started asking questions. What am I feeling right now? What is this emotion trying to teach me? He wrote the answers in his notebook. Little by little, he understood himself better. He didn't need to fight anymore. He just needed to speak clearly and kindly. David, a student from Canada, also made a change in his life. He used to spend time with people who laughed at others, skipped class, and said things like, why learn English? It won't help. Those voices were always negative. And David started to believe them, but deep inside he wanted more. He wanted to grow. One day, David joined an online group for English learners. In that group, people helped each other. They shared tips. They practiced speaking. They even joked in English. The group felt positive and strong. David's way of thinking changed. He started believing in his own progress. Now he avoids negative people. He chooses to spend time with those who support his journey. Mia, the girl from South Korea, also learned something new. She used to do many things at the same time. She watched TV, checked her phone, and tried to study. But her learning was slow. Her mind felt tired. Then, one morning, she tried something different. She set a timer for 30 minutes and chose only one task. No phone, no distractions, just her and her English book. After 30 minutes, she rested. Then she started again. She did this every day. After 2 weeks, she finished a book and learned 20 new words. She was surprised. She felt proud. Her focus gave her results. Mia's small habit created big change. Alex, the student from India, also grew stronger. He used to think, I'm always the worst English speaker. That thought made him afraid. But one day, his mentor asked him, is that true every time? Alex thought deeply. He remembered a moment from last week. He had answered a question in class, and one classmate had smiled and said, good job. That one small memory broke the lie in his mind. He was not always the worst. In fact, sometimes he did very well. From that day, he began to write down his negative thoughts. Then, next to each one, he wrote 2 reasons why it was not true. This helped him think more clearly and kindly. Let's return to Emma. She had a dream. She wanted to speak English on stage, but she was shy. She felt nervous even speaking in class. So every night, before sleeping, she closed her eyes. She imagined standing on a stage. She saw the lights. She felt the microphone in her hands. She imagined herself smiling and speaking clearly. The crowd was listening. She felt proud. She did this every night for many days. Then one day, her teacher asked her, would you like to speak at the school's English event? Emma felt afraid, but she remembered her vision. She said yes. She was nervous, but she was ready. Her heart was racing, but she stood tall. Her dream was becoming real because she had already seen it in her mind. Visualizing your dream is not magic. It is practice. When your brain sees the picture again and again, your actions follow. You begin to walk toward that dream without fear. So today, take a few minutes. Sit quietly. Close your eyes. Think of your dream. Picture it. Feel it. Believe it. That is how the mind becomes your partner. That is how your dream begins. Evening has arrived in the peaceful town of Lake Hill. The sky is soft and golden. The noise of the day is fading. People walk slower now. The streets are calm. Inside her small bedroom, Mia lights a candle. The warm glow fills the room. She takes a deep breath and opens her journal. It is her time to reflect, not just to rest. She wants to end the day with meaning, not just with routine. Mia has learned a new habit. Every morning, before doing anything else, she writes 3 simple sentences. They are her daily intentions. One morning she wrote, "Today, I will smile at myself." On another day, "Today, I will speak English, even if I make mistakes." And once she wrote, "Today, I will listen with my heart." These sentences help her stay calm and focused. They guide her actions, like a compass guides a traveler. When something stressful happens, she remembers her intention. It helps her choose a better response. Noah also has a quiet morning habit. One day, he wrote a letter to his future self. He wrote, "Dear me, I know things feel hard now, but please keep going. Don't stop. One day you will look back and feel proud." He read that letter again last week when he felt tired. It helped him keep moving forward. Discipline is not about being hard on yourself. It is about being kind to the person you are becoming. Emma used to spend a lot of time worrying. What if I forget everything during the exam? What if people laugh when I speak? These thoughts made her nervous, but then her teacher gave her a new way to think. The teacher said, "When you feel afraid, just stop. Look around. Touch something. Say what you see." Emma tried it. She said, "I see a tree. I hear a bird. I feel my feet on the floor." In that moment, her fear started to fade. She felt grounded. She was not lost in the future. She was present. David has his own way of staying centered. Every morning, he sits in silence for 5 minutes. No phone, no noise. Just breath. He says it helps clear his mind. "It's like brushing my mind clean," he explained once. He focuses only on his breathing, in and out, slowly and gently. These quiet minutes help him stay calm for the rest of the day. Even when life gets busy, he feels more balanced. At the end of each day, Mia opens her journal again. She writes 2 pages. On the first page, she writes about her pain. What hurt me today? On the second page, she writes her strength. What did I learn? Last night, she wrote, I felt small in class. I wanted to stay quiet, but I raised my hand. I am proud of that. Writing helps her release her feelings. It helps her heal. It reminds her that even small acts of courage matter. When you write your pain, you understand it. When you write your growth, you remember your strength. This is how you take care of your mind and heart, not with big loud actions, but with quiet daily steps. Steps that move you closer to peace, to strength, and to who you really want to be. Now that we have reached the end of this journey, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned together. We followed the quiet streets of Lake Hill and met 5 young people: Emma, Alex, Mia, David, and Noah, each with their own struggles and hopes. We saw Emma learn to be kind to herself. We watched Alex stay calm in front of judgment. We learned from Mia how to grow through journaling. We saw David create a peaceful space in his life, and Noah taught us how powerful it is to listen to our emotions. Each of them made small changes in their daily life. They said no to quick pleasure and yes to long-term peace. They paused, reflected, and chose better words. They focused on one task at a time. They understood their emotions, set clear intentions, and practiced mindfulness. They didn't become perfect, but they became stronger, calmer, and more in control of their own minds. The most powerful lesson from their stories is this: you don't need to change the whole world. You only need to change the way you respond to it. You can begin with one deep breath, one kind thought, or one small action. That's how growth starts. That's how strength is built. You can apply these lessons today. You can choose your words more gently. You can pause when you feel upset. You can speak kindly to yourself. You can write your thoughts at night. These are simple steps, but they bring deep results. And now, congratulations! You've not only listened to a full story, you've also improved your English listening and understanding. That is something to be proud of. If you enjoyed this story and it helped you practice English, please subscribe to our channel. Your support means so much to us. Also, if you believe in our mission and want to help us grow, consider making a small donation. In the beginning, creating content like this is difficult. We are doing this for free to help learners like you. Every little help gives us strength to continue. Thank you for listening. See you in the next story. Keep learning, keep growing, and never stop believing in yourself.